YouTubers. This is my pregnancy vlog for week 17 and 18. I didn't do a vlog for a while because I've been extremely exhausted, extremely tired, and I don't want to do these videos when my girls are up because they are extremely loud, and I don't think it would work out to be able to get them done with them awake. So I try to do it right before I take a nap when I just put them down. But lately I've been way too tired to do so. So I'll try to keep up with doing my videos, but I can't guarantee that they'll be on time every time. But this will be week 17 and 18. Today I am 18 weeks and 1 day. Symptoms I've been having is when I get hungry, sometimes I just feel nauseous. I don't get any feeling like I'm hungry. I just get nauseous right away, which kind of sucks because usually you think, oh, morning sickness will be over by now. But not for me, for this pregnancy, which kind of sucks, but it's not too bad. It's definitely way better than my nausea in the first few months, so that's okay. I get heartburn. The weirdest thing ever is usually I don't get heartburn from Pepsi. I'll only get heartburn from Pepsi if I'm eating something that gives me heartburn. So that's just the weirdest thing ever. I'm still breaking out, as it is pretty obvious in this video right here. Usually just here, and I can't wait till that ends. I'm hoping that after this baby I don't keep breaking out like this, because ever since I got pregnant with my first, my acne cleared up during my pregnancy, well, after the 3 months, and then it, after I had her, I broke out for a little while after while my hormones were adjusting, and then it went normal where I wasn't really getting anything except the rare zit here and there, but we'll see what happens this time. Yeah, but like I've been saying, I've been having lots of exhaustion, lots of tiredness, and right now my husband is going to school for his job, so then in the evenings he has to study and do his homework and everything, so I'm taking care of the kids in the evening too, so it's just a little more exhausting for me with not getting a little bit of a break. Especially because my youngest has been really cranky lately. I think she might be working on some teeth. I am hoping so, because with all this crankiness, that'd be nice to get something out of it. My wedding rings are still on. I actually used to have a rash from them, but that went away recently. So I guess it only lasted the first 4 months of my pregnancy, and now it's gone, which is really odd, but I can wear them. But my hands will start getting swollen soon, so I'm gonna have to take them off soon. Baby movement. The baby movements are stronger, but usually when the baby starts moving and I try and put my hand on my belly, it stops. I have been able to feel baby movement on the outside just a few times. Only usually out of coincidence. Like the first time I felt it on the outside, it was because I was poking at the baby, and right when I was poking at the baby kicked. So that was kind of cool. And with my other 2 pregnancies, I felt the movement really early on. With my first, it was day before 16 weeks. No, not my first. My second was day before 16 weeks. My first was at 17 weeks. And this one, I think I first felt it at 17 weeks, but it stops. So I haven't, well, today is a day that I was able to feel quite a few movements from the baby, but baby stopped moving, which I guess the little ones keeps doing that to me. Stretch marks, still no new ones. I haven't been using my cream that much, but mainly because I'm just so tired. I just want to sit down, relax, and not feel like I'm about to pass out. Cravings, I haven't really had any well, Caesar salad recently. Yeah, I've been craving Caesar salad. It's weird. It's gotta be almost like specific from a specific place because it just tastes better at certain places. Some it's like, yucky. But yeah, and my weight, I'm guessing I'm having lots of water retention still. That's going up and down because I was 139 yesterday, and then today in the evening I went all the way up to 143, I think it was. So I have no idea what's going on with that. I am probably going to have to talk to my midwife about that because that's a really big jump and it'll probably go right back down and stuff like that. So I don't know what's going on with that. But my measurements around my belly are still the same, 37 inches. That has not changed at all, but the first time I did measure my stomach around was at 13 weeks when I did my first video. So it's been the same since 13 weeks, which now it's been 5 weeks. Oh yes, I had a midwife appointment. I have to remember which day that was. That was that was Tuesday, the day I turned 17 weeks, so a week and a day ago, and my blood pressure was 104/70, and baby's heart rate was 135 to 140. Now, with my other two daughters, their heart rates were always like 140, well, no, around more so 145, and this one, the first time that I got to hear the heartbeat, it was 157, and now this last time was 135 to around 140. So this baby is all over the place. Haven't had that experience yet, but this pregnancy has been completely different from my other two. My other two were very similar. This one is so different, it's crazy. It's like I got a whole different body, but I am bigger than I was with my first and my second. With my first, I was 100 pounds. With my second, I was 120. Yeah, and I would have to say the best thing that happened in the last, like this week 17 and now this, well, I guess, whatever, the last 2 weeks-ish was at my midwife appointment. She was trying to find the heartbeat, and I felt the baby kick, and right as I felt the baby kick, you could hear it on the Doppler, and it felt like the Doppler moved a little bit on my belly, so that was pretty exciting. I thought that was awesome, and that was my highlight for the last little while. And I get to find out the gender on the 30th, so that's in a week and a half. I'm really excited about that, and I can't wait to reveal it to my parents. Well, more so my family, because I'm closer to them. And then we have to do it to my husband's family too. I'm thinking of revealing it as with my nails, putting pink on one hand and then blue on the other one, and then showing them both hands and then putting one down, and whichever color is on that hand is what the gender is. That's what I'm thinking. It sounds kind of weird, but I can't really think of much else interesting. If you want, you can comment telling me something, like a cool way of telling our parents and our family what the gender is down below in the comments section. I think that's basically about it with the last 2 weeks. Not much happens from week to week usually, especially when you don't have high-risk pregnancy or stuff like that. Then there's not much really happening, like with the glucose testing where you have to drink that sugary drink and then get your blood tested. I haven't had to do that yet with both my pregnancies, and I can request it for it not to be done, and then just my midwife was going to check my sugar levels, like with the prick on the finger, but she didn't get around to doing that with my second pregnancy. But then if I request that I don't want the glucose testing, then it could be the same. And since I've had just healthy babies, I'm not worried about the whole diabetes and pregnancy, even though it can happen in one pregnancy and not your others. I feel totally fine about that. I'll just see what happens and try and do what I can to keep my baby healthy. and I don't think I've talked about this yet, but I'm planning to not breastfeed my baby because I have postpartum depression from my last little one. So I'm on antidepressants, and I have to cut off, or yeah, go right off my antidepressants a little shortly before I have the baby, and then I have to go right back on them after I have the baby. And I decided that I don't want to keep having the baby being introduced to that drug. Then I just rather just formula feed so the baby's not getting any more of it. Yes, some people might still disagree with me, but with my first, I tried to breastfeed. That only lasted a week and a half, and I was also doing, towards the end, but the last half week, I was doing formula and breastfeeding. With that time, it didn't work out because my nipples were really sore, and she just wasn't latching on properly. And with my second one, I did breastfeed till 8 weeks, but my milk supply started going down. I don't know why. So, sorry. I had to supplement formula. So I just thought that, this is the best for this baby, that I'll just do it that way. And I don't have to hassle with the breastfeeding if the citalopram, which is what I'm on, is going to cause more problems, then I don't want to. And there's also the risk now that the baby being in my stomach and me taking citalopram, it might affect the baby. And I'm just really hoping that the baby will be healthy and not have any side effects of it. So I'm not too worried about it because, I don't know, I'm just not that worried about it. Well, mainly because this was the medication my doctor prescribed to me while I was breastfeeding, so then it would be a little bit better than all the other ones. And this one has worked fantastic for me, except if I don't take a pill on one day, I get completely moody and just angry, and everything just sets me off. I get emotional. It's just not pretty when I've accidentally missed a pill. It's usually if my schedule changes, like if on Wednesdays I go for breakfast with my mom and my sister, then sometimes I forget to take it in the morning. But today I went for breakfast with some aunts and uncles and just some family, and I remember taking my pills, so that was good because I also went shopping with my mom, which was fun. Well, and my sister, and my 2 daughters, of course. Except that from all the walking and standing, my vagina actually started to hurt, like, really weird. It's only started to do stuff like this after I had my first and my second. That usually it's only when I'm on my period that happens, but now I'm having that now, which is really uncomfortable, but it did go away now, so that pain is not there right now, so that's good. But yeah, I also still have backache and occasionally I don't think that much abdominal pain anymore, just sometimes I'll have some muscle pain there like I had today, or else it's pretty good with that. And yes, this pregnancy is harder than my other two, but it's still worth it, totally, 100%. And I will just have to make the best of it and try really hard to continue to take care of my girls the best I can and ask for help when I need it. So, yeah. Okay, see you.